So if you're able to stand to a standing position, if you're not able to for whatever reason, you can do this from sitting. But just starting off with being mindful of standing, actually noticing that you are standing and how it feels. Maybe even starting with your feet and feel the sort of pressure on the bottom of your feet, where they're pressing against the floor. Feel your feet supporting you. And notice how your legs are supporting you as well. Feel whatever sensations are there in your legs. Feel also your arms and your hands, and just letting them hang loosely by your sides. And then feeling your whole torso, noticing your back, your belly, your chest. Feeling the posture you're in and maybe straightening up a little if you're slouching. Feeling the sensations of breathing and maybe in feeling the movement of your belly or chest. And also noticing how your head and neck are sort of balanced. Feel your neck supporting your head. Feel your whole face and notice if there's any tension, especially around the jaw or around your eyes or forehead. Just kind of being present with your body as it is. Just standing mindfully. And if you find yourself thinking about stuff, even if it's just thinking about the meditation or thinking about other things, see if you can consciously decide to take a break from all that thinking and instead really be here now as much as possible. Being present with, particularly with your body, and aware of your body each moment. Or coming back to it anytime your mind wanders off. And while you're aware of your body in this upright standing position, now we'll add some movement. Maybe if you're able to, just bring your arms up by your sides, keeping the elbows straight and raising them up, and bring them up right until you're reaching overhead. Stretching upward. Feeling the sensations. And you can sort of play with it in the sense of, adjusting and moving, and just based on what feels right for you. You can intensify a stretch if you need to, or sort of reach higher, stretch more, or you can ease off if you need to. Notice how it feels, if there's any discomfort or sensations of stretching, or might even feel some tingling in the fingers. Just feel whatever sensations are there in your arms, your hands, and of course your shoulders, down your sides. And then if you haven't done so already, bringing the arms down, but moving them mindfully, sort of being aware of how it feels to move them and let them go at the end. And notice that kind of release as you just let all the muscles go in your shoulders and your arms, your hands. So they're just hanging loosely. But notice how your arms and hands feel now. They might feel different than when you started. And feeling your whole body, actually being aware of your body as a whole, standing here, breathing. Maybe notice in particular the movement of your belly or your chest as you breathe. Just really being connected with your body each moment. Using this time to take a break from all the usual thinking and planning, doing, and worrying that we engage in so much of the time. So using this time to just be. Some time where you don't have to sort of accomplish anything. Some time to just be an observer and be present. Maybe now raising just the right arm up. If you're able to, just lifting it straight up, reaching with your fingers towards the ceiling, towards the sky. And if you want, you can let your left heel come off the ground a little bit. Kind of lean into the stretch a bit more. And just notice the feeling, sensations, the stretching. And again, making any adjustments. Certainly if any position we hold or any stretch is causing significant pain, then that's a sign to ease off. Don't do things that are inflicting pain on yourself. But sometimes some mild discomfort is a good sign that you're pushing your body a little in a helpful way. And bring the arm back down, feeling it move, and feeling the letting go at the end. Maybe notice any difference between the right and the left arm. Feeling your whole body. And then raising the left arm up, and you can do the same stretch on this side. Reaching, stretching. Certain muscles have to tighten to do this, but see if you can let the rest of your body be as relaxed as possible. The parts of your body that don't need to tighten. And still breathing in sort of just a natural rhythm. So try not to hold your breath. Feeling the sensations through your shoulder and your arm, up to your hand. And bring the arm back down. Feeling it move, and again, feeling the letting go. Just notice what it's like to, after that kind of exertion, notice what it feels like to let the arm now be relaxed. You can notice any difference between the left and the right arm. Feeling your arms and feeling your whole body as it is right now. Just standing here, breathing. And then bring both arms up one more time. Up, reaching upward. And just notice how that feels. Any of the stretches or movements may trigger some thoughts, especially thoughts about your body, but if that comes up, see if you can just be aware that those are just thoughts and leave the thoughts alone instead of engaging in the thinking, and just focus on feeling your body. And maybe notice any difference between the left and the right side. You might notice the muscles starting to get tired. And then take a deep breath in and let the arms come back down. And let them relax again. Just again, feeling your breath, feeling your whole body. And then let's do some shoulder movements. First, just raising the shoulders up, noticing what that's like to bring them up towards your ears. Certain muscles tighten to do this, or some areas feel stretched. And then let the shoulders come back down, let them relax. Then bring your shoulders towards each other in front. They might just move a little, but just kind of as if you're pulling them together. And you probably feel some stretching across your upper back. And then letting the shoulders come back down. And then bring the shoulder blades back towards each other. You might feel some stretching across the chest. And then bring the shoulders back down again. And now we'll just circle through these positions. So just one continuous movement going all around through these 4 positions. Just nice, gentle, slow circle. Whatever pace feels right to you, but usually it helps to slow it down as much as possible so that you can really feel it the whole way around. If you want, you can change directions and reverse the circle. And then letting the shoulders relax. Letting the arms hang again. Just in touch with your whole body. Feeling it as it is right now. Feeling yourself breathing, the movement of your belly or your chest as you breathe. And then let's do some gentle neck stretches. First, just bring your chin down in front. Go easy with any neck stretches, especially if you have any injuries or neck problems. So just enough that you feel a gentle stretch in the back of the neck. The chin is just falling towards the chest. And then bring your head back up to the center. And then tilting to the side. So bring whichever side you want to do first, just leaning your head a little bit to the side, like your ear is moving towards the shoulder. Probably feel stretching on the side of the neck. And then tilting your head the other way. Just feeling what it's like. And then bring the chin down in front again. And now continuing through these 3 positions, just gently, slowly, bit of rotation, sort of a semicircle all around. And if you want, you can change directions or just stop, especially if you get dizzy. And then coming back to the center, to this kind of more neutral, upright standing position. Again, feeling your whole body like this. Feeling your breath as well. Just letting go of everything else. Just be here now. And we'll do one more stretch now. Again, bring both arms up. And then you can either keep the hands apart or clasp them together if you want. And just leaning to one side. So letting your body create a kind of curve. And feel that stretching, especially the side being stretched. You might feel in the shoulder or the side of the torso. kind of that stretching and then compressing on the other side. And then breathing in, coming up. And breathing out, leaning to the other side. And then just breathing naturally again. Feeling what it's like on this side. And then breathing in, coming up. And breathing out and bringing the arms back down again. And again, letting everything go. Just feel your body as it is right now. From your feet right up to the top of your head. Feeling yourself breathing. And then if you're in a standing position, shifting to sitting, but making the shift as mindfully as possible. So noticing any movements you make, especially noticing the feeling of lowering yourself down into a chair, how you do that and how it feels. And once you're sort of settled in to a reasonably comfortable sitting position, just closing your eyes, letting your shoulders be relaxed, your hands and arms just resting loosely in your lap or on your legs or arms of the chair or wherever it's comfortable. Checking your posture, sitting with sort of an upright, alert posture, so you're not sort of slouching too much. And notice that you are breathing just by feeling it in your body. Feel the sensations of breathing in and of breathing out. And then kind of letting your breath settle into its natural rhythm so that you're not trying to control it or anything, just letting the breath happen. And notice how it just keeps going. It keeps moving in and out, in and out. The air moving in, inflating your lungs. And we don't usually feel much from the lung tissue itself, but we can feel the breathing by noticing the airflow moving in and out of your nose or mouth. And noticing movement of your body. The expanding and deflating of your chest or your belly or both. Feeling the whole in-breath and then the whole out-breath. As best you can, staying with the whole cycle. So paying close attention to the details of the sensations from the start of the inhalation right through to the end, and then feeling the whole exhalation the whole way through. You can use the breath in this way as an anchor, something to just keep coming back to anytime the mind wanders off. And if you notice your mind wandering off a lot, remember that's quite natural. It's what the mind does. But all you need to do anytime you realize your mind has kind of gotten lost in thinking, is just make note of what you were thinking about, just be aware of it, and then come back to whatever we're focusing on, whether it's the breath or something else. Maybe now expanding this awareness to include, along with the breath, all the rest of the body sensations. So just feeling your body as a whole, from the top of your head right to your toes. Feeling all the different types of sensations in the body, all the various locations. So just in touch with the sensory field of the body. We've millions and millions of nerve endings that allow us to feel sensation. So there's incredible detail, kind of an incredible richness to how much is going on just with body sensations at any given moment. Noticing contact against your skin and how that can vary from light touch all the way to strong pressure. Just feel the various areas on your body where you can feel contact. You might also notice that the skin is very sensitive to temperature. And you can actually feel temperature inside the body as well. For example, you feel if like a muscle is kind of warm or cold. Some areas of the skin are very sensitive to temperature. When we touch something or we eat or drink food and put it in our mouth, we can feel even slight changes in temperature. Notice where the warmest spots are and the coldest spots on your body. Just really feeling your whole body, or coming back to it anytime your mind wanders off. If while you're in touch with your body like this, if there's any places in your body where you're having some discomfort or pain, there's a few options. One option is just to move or do something to ease the discomfort. And if you do so, see if you can do it mindfully with awareness. Another option is to explore the area of discomfort more, actually move into it, move your attention into it, and just with an open curiosity, notice what exactly it feels like. Where is it? The nature of it. Does it change or move? Maybe even just breathing into the area and breathing out from it. Breathing in, being more aware, breathing out, letting it be. And another option is to just sort of allow the area of discomfort to be there, but keep your awareness wide open to the whole body. And let your awareness itself be a container that can hold it all. Sensations and other experiences, whether these experiences are pleasant or unpleasant or just neutral. Just making space for all of it, allowing it to be as it is. And maybe now moving this focus, this awareness to outside the body, to be aware of sounds. Our five senses allow us to be aware of the outside world, the world outside our skin. And we could focus on any of the five senses just to practice being more aware and mindful. And for now, let's do that just with sound, with the sense of hearing. Noticing how many different sounds you can hear, even if you're in a quiet space. Notice how sensitive the ears are to detect so much subtle detail, so much subtle difference from one sound to another. Details of volume, distance, direction, pitch or tone, or other qualities of sounds. And of course, again and again, anytime you notice your mind has wandered, your attention has drifted somewhere else, maybe got lost in thoughts, you have something to come back to, in this case, awareness of sounds. And it may be that throughout the meditation, maybe you got carried away in thinking about various things many, many times. All kinds of thoughts probably have come up over the last half hour or so. So now we can try another shift of focus switching or moving our attention just to thoughts themselves. In other words, just sitting, but noticing if or when any thoughts come up, but without searching for them, without holding on to them or pushing them away, just letting thoughts come and go if they do. And even as you sit as an observer of thoughts, you might repeatedly get carried away in thoughts, lost in the stream of thinking. That's okay. But anytime you realize that's happened, that realization is a moment of kind of waking up again and stepping outside the stream, watching the stream of thoughts. You might also notice as thoughts come and go that some thoughts may be pleasant and some may be unpleasant. And then there's the rest that are just neutral. But see if you can really just let thoughts come and go and just be an observer of them. See if you notice the difference of how it feels between getting kind of caught up in thoughts, lost in thinking, and the difference between that and being aware of a thought as a thought. In other words, seeing your thoughts as mental events that come and go. And maybe now, just for the last minute of the meditation, just be open to the whole experience of just being here, being alive. Lay out the welcome mat for all these experiences, sounds, thoughts, feelings, sensations, other experiences. Just being present for each moment until you hear the bell ring. And see if you can maintain this awareness even after the meditation ends. Just being mindful maybe for the rest of your day.